Hey guys, Jack here, and today we're taking a look back at COD4 and the recently launched remaster of the game. The footage you're seeing here is recorded on PC in 4K 60fps, and during the video you'll see it switch between the remastered version and the original from 2007. It's quite interesting to compare the differences really. So then, as of today, over 100 million people have played Call of Duty, and Call of Duty 4 is arguably one of the best shooters ever made. It's definitely one of my favourites. Released over 11 years ago, as I said, back in 2007, and by 2009 it had sold almost 14 million copies worldwide. That's very impressive for back then. Almost as impressive as the fact that the Call of Duty franchise has been played for over 25 billion hours. I don't know who works out these stats, but there you go. COD4 was made by a studio called Infinity Ward, who still produce new Call of Duty games. In fact, they also made Infinite Warfare, which just released. The studio is vastly different today though from how it was back then. A lot of the employees who worked on Call of Duty 4 at Infinity Ward now work for a new studio called Respawn, who are responsible for Titanfall. Even Stephen Barton, who produced the Call of Duty 4 soundtrack, also wrote the score for Titanfall as well, and you can definitely hear that when you listen to it. And in terms of gameplay, you can honestly tell some similarities in the Titanfall 2 single player campaign to the COD 4 campaign, as they're equally two of the best single player campaigns I've ever played in an FPS game. And here's an interesting fact for you. Game writer Jesse Stern was responsible for the Titanfall 2 story, and he wrote not only Call of Duty 4 but also Battlefield 4's story as well. What's even more crazy is that he used to be a writer and co-executive producer of a TV series called NCIS. Bit of a career change there. COD 4 actually had plenty of real life Marines helping with its development as well. Real Marines came in and provided the motion capture and game supervision to Infinity Ward, and even attended a live fire exercise at a Marine Corps combat centre to provide accurate sounds for the game. The original game also had a bonus level completely unrelated to the game that you could play called the Mile High Club. If you completed the game and watched the credits to the end, you could actually play in a mission to recapture control of a plane. In fact, this mission provided the inspiration for the Spec Ops mode in Infinity Ward's next game, Modern Warfare 2. Of course, the Mile High Club mission is also included in the remaster. And talking of end credits, Mark Grisby, who voiced and shared his likeness for Sergeant Griggs in the game, also had a rap song in the end credits called Deep and Hard. Not sure about the name, definitely some innuendos there, but what's interesting, he was also the lead animator on COD 4. I can honestly say that I do think he made the right career choice with animation over rapping, because guess what? He also went to work on Titanfall. There are tons of little references in the game's multiple missions. At the end of the Mission Crew Expendable, which you're seeing here, if you fail to make the jump from the boat to the helicopter, you get the message, "Nobody makes the first jump," obviously a nod to the Matrix. During the same mission, after the helicopter clears the upper deck and gas is dropped off, he will pull out a shotgun and say at a nearby door, "I like to keep this for close encounters," and a nearby soldier will reply, "To right," which is from the movie Aliens. Another movie reference, in the Mile High Club level, during the opening sequence when a hole is being cut to drop into the plane, somebody says, "Surely, you can't be serious." Captain Price then says, "I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley," and I'm sure you'll all know that that's a line from the movie Airplane. These little nods and Easter eggs go throughout the entire game, and maybe there are still some that haven't been spotted to this day. And did you ever wonder why there are many teddy bears lying down in the fields, especially in the multiplayer mode? Well, unfortunately, it's for a pretty sad reason. During the development of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, one of the developers' daughters sadly died while holding a teddy bear in her hand, and the developers added in that same teddy bear as a token of remembrance for her. Now, what's crazy about the Call of Duty franchise is that before Activision released the very first Call of Duty, it was another game that ran the show, Medal of Honor, and that game was published by Electronic Arts. In 2002, a studio called 2015 Inc. made Medal of Honor Allied Assault, a fantastic game back in the day, but EA decided that they wanted to have an in-house studio to make the game going forward, and eventually the team that worked on Medal of Honor Allied Assault 2015 Inc. would become Infinity Ward, and they would go on to work on Call of Duty titles for Activision. It's crazy how things go full circle because, as you probably know, like I've said, a lot of that team are actually working at Respawn now, published by EA on Titanfall. Okay, so we know how good Call of Duty 4 was, so good in fact that it deserved its own remastered version, and this year it got that. Not just a remaster by name, the entire game, as you can see, has had a visual and audio overhaul. The entire campaign is playable with much improved visuals and sound design and all sorts of bugs cleared up, and you've probably noticed in this video when you see the game side by side, you do truly realise just how much effort went into the remaster. Then of course we've got the multiplayer, left just as you remember it with the same weapons, kill streaks and all of the vanilla maps. Sure, the sound and UI has changed and improved upon, but if you remember playing the original game, you'll feel very much at home with the new one. The remaster, however, is not made by Infinity Ward, but a studio called Raven Software, who've helped Infinity Ward on Call of Duty Ghosts, Treyarch on Call of Duty Black Ops, and of course, they made Call of Duty Online as well as many other COD related projects. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, that would be amazing. If you didn't, a thumbs down. Cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
Probably Mitch, we better go.
So, grab the manifest in the container. Move! Alright, everyone topside. Double time.
Warcraft Griffin, what's your status?
Already in the helicopter, sir! Enemy aircraft inbound! Shit!
Bravo 6, come in. Bravo 6, what's your status?
Shit! What the hell happened? The ship's sinking!
We've got to go, now!
Bravo 6!
This is Bravo 6. We're on our way out. On your feet, soldier! We are leaving!
Get to the catwalks! Move, move, move! Move your asses! Come on, let's go!
Back on your feet! Let's go!
Go! Keep moving! He's breaking away!
Come on! Come on!
Watch the pipe!
Talk to me, Bravo 6. Where the hell are you?
Stand by! We're almost there!
Which way? Which way to the helicopter?
To the right! To the right!
We're running out of time! Come on, let's go!